this episode, we continued down along the Gibb River Road, and we're going to pop into Mount Elizabeth Station, and we're going to also then continue along. We're going to check out a few of the gorges, including Manning and Bell Gorge, and we'll see how we go from there. Well, another day.
Oh, it's nice and getting I'm behind you now, Kat.
And another lot of corrugated roads. So we've just left Drysdale Station and
heading south.
Heading back down towards the Gibb River Road. And we got lucky. Coming up this way, this part of the road was like a highway. It was beautiful. And the north side of Drysdale Station was rough as guts. But coming back, it's been the opposite. Up the top north bit was like a highway, and the south bit's now crap. So we're currently doing 20 k's an hour, 18, and it's just horrible.
There's only patches of it though, but this is a long patch. And just as you get going, you get another patch of bad ones. Oh well.
Well, we'll see when it gets any better.
Yeah, I hope so.
So do I.
Not the highway again. So we're back on the Gibb River. Come back in yesterday arvo, had a swim and stuff. We camped over on that side today. Yeah, beautiful spot. I think we're out today though, heading out towards Mount Elizabeth. So anyway, we're going to see if we can find some rock art.
Finally made it back to the Gibb River Road. Just come off the Columbaroo Road, and the Gibb is a little rough, I'd say, this morning.
Yeah, a bit ordinary, although it's not bad just here.
Had a few bad patches already, so we'll see what comes in the next little bit. Back on the Gibb River Road, heading to Gibb River Station, and then we're going to go into Mount Elizabeth tonight.
Feed. I reckon there's a really nice meal there. Hopefully we can book in and do that.
Yeah, we haven't had a dinner out for a while, have we?
It's been a while.
And we've pretty much run out of a lot of our fresh fruit and veggies and that. We've got plenty of meat and stuff still, but now it's down to, I think we've got potatoes and pumpkin left and
frozen veggies.
Frozen
which I actually
veggies.
love, so
we'll start on those now. We've probably got about 3 weeks left out on the Gibb River Road now.
Probably. We've got plenty of stuff, so.
And we may be able to pick up some supplies at Mount Barnett, I'm not sure. Just luck of the draw.
Probably beer. I reckon I'll run out of beer first.
Tragedy.
So here we are, we've pulled up at the Gibb River Station out the front. Now the station's closed due to COVID, but this is one of the few spots along the Gibb River Road that you can get fairly good Telstra reception. So the amount of people who were sitting out the front gate here on their phones was pretty incredible.
Now, heading for Mount Elizabeth Station. Now, we'd heard plenty of people say it was closed, but when we had Telstra service, about 30 k's back, we quickly gave them a call, and they are definitely open, and we are booked in for dinner tonight. Can't wait.
Hello, puppy dog. We're at Mount Elizabeth Station, aren't we?
Beautiful green grass. Look at what it looks like.
Mm.
Red dirt.
There you go.
How are you?
What's the falls that we're at?
We are at Wala Falls on the Han River.
Yeah, out from Mount Elizabeth Station.
Yeah, it's one of the gorges on the station that is open.
Even though everyone says the gorges aren't open here, they are. It's just access to them's a bit tough.
But luckily, we've got a four-wheel drive. Very rocky. Oh, pinstripes.
This was a swimming hole. Now, it was beautiful, clear water. It was a really nice spot for a swim for the afternoon. So as you can see from this shot, the walk from the car park where the cars are there down to the water's edge, it's only maybe a couple of minutes, not far at all. Here you see a sunset shot of the campground. It was fairly open. You can get quite a few people in there, but it was nice and quiet while we were there.
So one thing Mount Elizabeth did have was amazing showers and toilet blocks, and we've got a camp kitchen there. These are their toilets and showers. They're only, what, 2 years old, Dale?
Yeah.
And so we've got this area here. So there's, what, six toilets? Not bad. And they have a free washing machine. And yes, I did say free. You don't have to pay for it. And then they have the best showers with the best pressure. And you can fit a family in there. But yes, definitely amazing. Probably the
better showers we've seen.
I was going to say probably the best ones we've seen. So this morning we're heading into Wannamurra Gorge out at Mount Elizabeth. So the gorge actually hasn't been accessed for about 2 years now because of COVID last year, and it's closed this year. But we've been given special permission so long as we took a few cars with us, and there was 2 other campers that were also keen to go out and have a look. So they've given us permission to head out to this gorge today, but unfortunately the road, because it hasn't been used for so long, we need to go and check it, and there's going to be a little bit of filling in of some holes and fixing some of the road as we go, hopefully, to get out there. But apparently it's well worth it when we get out there. But
So here goes for about 2 hours of four-wheel driving through some, tough tracks and long grass, and then we've got about a half-hour walk down to the waterfall.
so far so good, Dale.
So far, so good.
harder to see the track.
It is, isn't it?
Must click around over there.
There's a bit of a drop off about there though. There's a big rock there somewhere.
Yeah.
We're going to get
Right.
round it.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, no, we might just gently. I reckon you're on top of it now. There you are.
And occasionally you come out and you can actually see a little bit, like I think we're about to. Yeah, you can see the track again.
Look how many new pinstripes we'll have today down the car.
They don't feel harsh, but they probably are.
But the reward at the end is going to be amazing.
Well, it's meant to be. I hope
Fingers
so.
crossed. We think the track's here somewhere. I can still see a bit on this side, Dale. Going straight.
I'm a little worried about the hot exhaust. Put my track on my side again.
Yeah, and I've got you on mine too.
So far as we've worked out, we follow these bits of rope from what was probably the car park.
We're hoping it's the car park.
Well, it is now, yeah. Car's back there.
And yes, we managed to find some more rock art, which was from the falls, probably 500 metres down river on the left hand side. So bottom right of the screen on that rock face is where we found the rock art when we walked down there. And after following Earl and his GPS to find the cars again, we head back out the track towards Mount Elizabeth Station. So that brings us to the end of our full driving for the day, and we go and pack the van up and head out to the Barnett Gorge for a free camp.
So we're heading into Mount Barnett
Good morning.
Roadhouse. It is a good morning, isn't it, Dale? After a night of free camping out on the Gibb at Barnett Gorge. We're just going through the Barnett River now.
Calm down a little bit. Coming into Mount Barnett Roadhouse. Nice.
We haven't had many crowds yet,
Might be
have
different
we?
now.
But I think today we might actually start to see.
How shit was that road though?
Yeah, that was pretty ordinary.
That was bad. So we're camped down at Manning Gorge, and we're just walking into the gorge. What was the time, Trace?
12:42.
Are we excited?
Very.
Tubs to put your stuff in. You right?
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, it's a bit cool as you get out a bit. Oh, look at you, hot mama.
Okay, keep walking just for a second.
Don't splash. Water will go over the boat.
It's easier to swim.
Oh, you're like a mermaid.
They're definitely deeper than last time.
I agree.
Which might mean more water over the waterfall than last time too.
Also, I see some rocks.
I think I'm happy just to stay here.
We've just come through the first bit where you swim over there at Manning Gorge, and now we do the 2.5k walk into the gorge. Yeah.
And have another swim.
Yes. About 45 minutes into the walk into Manning Gorge. Bit uphill, bit downhill, bit rocky, some smooth paths.
What are we doing?
Videoing with the waterfall and stuff in the background. We're at it, Manning Gorge, see?
There are lots of people at the Manning Gorge campground, so the next morning we headed out and we go into Galvin's Gorge for a swim.
We're at Adcock Gorge.
And there's nobody around. Not much water running in it. Looks a bit green. There is, however, plenty of room to turn around in the car park.
Where are we, Dale?
We are going into Mornington Wilderness Camp, but we've got a radio through because we're a couple of days early.
Come on.
You know what date we're booked in?
There you go, Fred.
Mornington, do you copy?
This is Mornington, go ahead.
So we actually have a booking from the 25th under the name of Raylene Adams, but we're here obviously a few days early. We're just wondering if we can get in from today. We're out at the gate now.
How much, Raylene?
$26.50 a night. And the sanctuary vehicle pass is $25 per vehicle. Or aircraft.
Well, the bloke in front might be classed as an aircraft.
Right, unfortunately, we are at capacity for tonight, but you guys could come in tomorrow if you'd like.
Yep, okay. And then we'll be right for 3 nights from tomorrow night, right?
Yeah, that's no problem.
What about
I'll
family
edit
for
your
2
booking.
nights?
Okay, we'll be back on the radio tomorrow morning.
That sounds good. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Morning.
Change of plans
So we can't get into Mornington.
until tomorrow.
So we're going to head down and go out to Silent Grove and Bell Gorge for a couple of nights and then come back in.
We were due in here in 3 days' time, but we sort of hoped we'd sort of picked up a few days along the way, so we sort of thought we might be able to get in early, but they were fully booked tonight. We could get in tomorrow, but we sort of...
We'd have to waste a night really, so
Yeah.
I think we're better off going down doing this. I think the road's pretty good from here because they're doing a heap of road work. So
It's only about 25
25K
k's
or
or
something
something down the road, so we thought we'd go down, do that, and then in 2 days' time we'll come back. So we'll see what we find, and nice and dusty because the roads have just been graded.
as you can see, we've just rocked into the Silent Grove campground, which is in the national park.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Today we are at Bell Gorge. I had to think for a minute. Holiday mode. Bell Gorge. Camped at Silent Grove and just driven out 10 k's to have a look at the gorge and the waterfall.
Have a swim, and then go and sit and read a book for the afternoon maybe.
Watch everyone roll in again.
Yeah. It's nice when you're in the shade, that's for sure.
Nice change, isn't it?
Hmm.
Being in the shade.
Just like walking along a riverbed. This is just walking over towards the top of Bell Gorge before you walk up and over the steep track to get to your bottom. Steep descent now.
Very rocky.
Yeah, and over there. Up that way somewhere.
But you don't reckon this is one of the coldest you've been?
I reckon so too. This is just downstream a little bit from Bell Gorge, it's in Bell Gorge, but from the waterfalls.
sitting at the top of the gorge.
Had a swim down below, walk back up, then across the river.
Yeah, now sitting in the waterfall.
So thank you everyone for watching this episode and all the other episodes so far. In our next episode, we finally get to go out to Mornington Wilderness Camp before heading west again into Mount Hart, Winjana and Tunnel Creek towards Derby.